Hi everyone and welcome back to the Taproom for another edge of your seat live stream. This afternoon we've got Peter and the Wolves. Peter's a great friend of the Taproom. He's been here many times, some of them sober, and he's going to give you some of his new songs written in lockdown, which are we're all looking forward to hearing, as long as they're not too depressing. Thank you, Pete. Okay. Obviously, this is part of our live stream series in August, and we'd like to thank the lovely people from Storyland who are helping us out as usual and making things a lot less stressful for me particularly. Thank you very much. Okay, without further ado, Peter and the Wolves.
I live in a tiny town with my tiny thoughts and my tiny frowns. I live in a tiny town. It's old-fashioned, modern as well. And if you're heading or riding the swell, you can be tiny too. I won't tell, 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 oh, I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell. I go away to a tiny, tiny town where the red earth has a rusty smell, and the quandoms make Christmas trees, a sticky harvest stuck to our knees. And if you're heading or riding the swell, you can be a quandong too. I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell. If you're heading or riding the swell, you can be a quandong too. I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell. I live in a tiny town where the relics are all underground, and there's something new in the air. It's the dead and the living, 'cause they're everywhere. And if you're heading or riding the swell, you can be tiny too. I won't tell, 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 won't tell. I won't tell. I won't tell. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Doug, for the intro. Thank you, Doug and Jacqueline and team, for having us here in lockdown, for better or worse, whether there's a crowd or not, and still supporting, so we really appreciate it. That was a song of mine called Tiny Town, which I didn't write during lockdown. I wrote it last year, I think, but this next one's a lockdown one, and it's not too depressing, so it should suit you, Doug. It's called Monkeys in Cages. Down the street today, it's the new ballet. Quite the dance, but baby don't come too close. You go left, I'll circle right. You're still a pretty sight, and at least we're getting dainty on our toes. We can't touch, but we can look each other in the eye. And it's funny, 'cause we've never been so polite. We hold our sneezes in, don't cough when we're upwind, 'cause it's the COVID times and everybody's feeling uptight. Have you been insanitized to avoid being hospitalized? Don't come anywhere near me 'cause I love you. Have you been insanitized to avoid being hospitalized? Feels like we're monkeys in cages at the zoo. Yeah, feels like we're monkeys in cages at the zoo. The supermarket lanes, oh, and the hardware chains, they're doing well, but the little guy's doing bad. It's gonna be a long, long winter for our frozen brains, 'cause the circus ain't coming to town and everybody's sad. Have you been insanitized to avoid being hospitalized? Oh, don't come anywhere near me 'cause I love you. Have you been insanitized to avoid being hospitalized? Feels like we're monkeys in cages at the zoo. Feels like we're monkeys in cages at the zoo. Yeah, feels like we're monkeys in cages at the zoo. Hey. Sometimes so, but really hard. So, on my left we have Jeremy Meaden on trumpet and flugelhorn, and his brand new pudgy trumpet. This is its first outing, first gig with the new trumpet. Jeremy's a fella from Guildford, just down the road. If you're watching from Iceland, you may not know where that is, but pretty famous little town here. And on my it's close. And on my right, Nicholas Lyon from Malmesbury, another tiny town, on mystic violin. Great fellas, great players. I'm very lucky. What have we got now? Got a place. I need a place to go when I've got no place to go. And you know the place before you go. River on a rock about 1,000 years, carving out a spot for me to hide and me to see. Home, where are you now? Take me, will you take me where I am? Home, something in the round, spinning me round, bring it home again. Bring it home. Don't ache me, don't break me, we'll find a deep shade. We've gone so soft, so soft, so soft we'll have to change. Tiny seed in a crack, another 1,000 years brings forth a mighty tree, swaying in the breeze over me. Home, where are you now? Take me, will you take me where I am? Home, something in the round, spinning me round, bring it home again. Bring it home. A place to go when I've got no place to go. You know the place before you go. Thank you. Cool. Thanks. Yes, we have played quite a few times here before, so it's lovely to be back under any circumstances, and it's great to have a gig under any circumstances, because it's pretty hard to arrange. This is a brand new song I just finished middle of last week. It's about these things, the masks. That's you, Doug. It's about the masks. We were wearing masks when we came in. We just have to take them off, otherwise you can't realize it. So this is called "It's a Mask." No, "It's Like a Mask." I don't even know the name of my own song. It's like a mask with eyes popping out, and it's like everybody's staring. It's like the eyes are windows to the soul, but it turns out they're pretty crap at smiling. And I've never seen so many gangster-looking types in all my life. So many goodies who look like baddies. I cannot tell my friend from foe alike. I cannot tell my friend from my foe alike. It's like a mask. It's like a mask. It's like we cannot breathe. It's like I breathed this breath just before. It's like I'm fogging up. It's like I cannot see the path at all. And I've never seen so many gangster-looking types in all my life. So many goodies who look like baddies. I cannot tell my friend from foe alike. I cannot tell my friend from my foe. Like it's like a mask. It's like we're covering up. It's like as if isolated wasn't enough. It's like I'm off to rob the bank, but the people in the queue, they're gonna call my bluff. Never seen so many gangster-looking types in all my life. So many goodies who look like baddies. I cannot tell my friend from foe alike. I cannot tell my friend from foe alike. It's like a mask. It's like a mask. It's like a mask. It's like a mask. Wow, 4 people have never sounded so loud. Thank you, 4 people. Yes, good, lovely. All right, it's great to have people on board. If you're tuned in online from faraway lands, please leave a comment, say hi. I've got relatives in the United States that might be listening in, and you guys got relatives? Belfast? Possibly, yeah. So please, Belfastians and North Carolinians, and do say hi, leave a comment so we can, later on I can acknowledge it. Thank you. And Lancashire, yes. You haven't been back though, have you? You haven't been back to Lancashire? Yeah. Waving to Lancashire from 50 years ago. This next song I co-wrote with a good friend of mine called Xanthan, and it's called Let It All Begin. I think Xanthan's watching, so thank you for helping with this one, buddy. Before the milk, before the food, before the love and skin, air in my lungs, air in my lungs, let it all begin, let it all begin, let it all begin. From this very rock, flowers will spring. From this very suffering, my little boy will sing. Let it all begin, 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 let it all begin. Let it all begin, let it all begin, let it all begin. Before the milk, before the food, before the loving skin. Thank you, Xanthan. Get this cape off. This next one's a song I wrote about the supermoon. If you don't know what a supermoon is, you probably don't want to hear it from me, but you can look it up. It's when the moon in its elliptical pattern comes closest to the Earth, by 54,000 kilometres closer than at its furthest. So it seems bigger. It is bigger. It is closer, and it's much brighter. And when you get all that happening, and it comes up at moonrise. That's a supermoon. Next one's in January next year, if you're looking for one. I think I wrote this one. I actually wrote this song quite a few years ago, and then didn't like it and changed all the music earlier this year, and now I think it's worthy, so this is Supermoon. Supermoon, come closer, let me see your face. Oh, won't you shine on, won't you shine on this earthly place? We're not doing well, we're not doing well. The sun is fierce and hot as hell, but you are coolness, you are coolness, pray tell. Supermoon, pray tell. Can you give me a wink? Can you give me a sign? Can you tell me the secret of your shine? Your shine, your shine, your shine, your shine, your shine. Just a ladder, the ladder of a child. I could climb up and sit with you a while. But what on earth would I see? Desperately, desperately, supermoon. Supermoon, Come closer, let me see your face. Won't you shine on? Won't you shine on? Won't you shine on? Won't you shine on this earthly place? Thanks, Lisa. Thank you. Bit of super moonness. So look out for that in January. It's quite something to see. How you all going at home? You curled up by the fire? I know some people have got some frangelico. They let me know. Marion's got some frangelico. A lot of people told me exactly what they were going to do. Some of it I won't tell you. This is a song I did write in lockdown, but it's kind of it's one about my family. Sometimes it makes me cry while I sing it. So this is to my beautiful wife and kids. It's called You Have Me. He has your dimples, she has my eyes. She has my patience like me, he cries. She has my mother's spontaneity. He has your father's integrity. And you have me. You have me. You have me. You have me. Cat has your purr, dog has my fleas. The curtains have your curves and the windows have my breeze. Sweet potpourri, scent of flower, scent of tree. And you have me. Have me, you have me, you have me. You have my promise enduringly. I have your comfort and purity. Sweet potpourri, scent of flower, scent of tree. And you have me. 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 Right, lucky me. This is another lockdown one about getting dirty, because boy, we've been clean. I know we have to be clean. I know. But this is about the
alter ego. This is about what? Anyway, this is called I Want to Get Dirty Again. I've been cleaning and washing in between and using all the brands. Only shopping with my card, no dirty cash in my lands. I've been wiping everything, making sure I don't spread. Keeping my nose clean, only farting in my head. I've been clean so long I wanna get dirty again. And all the germs I've been avoiding, they used to be my friends. I'd let them crawl all over my skin and through the holes get in. But I haven't seen a decent germ in more than 60 days. To my gut biomes, I'm an absolute disgrace. I've been clean so long, I want to get dirty again. Dirty again. Dirty again. I wanna roll around in rubbish and sleep in this swill, talk some filth and exercise free will and dive into the occasional open drain. But instead I'm disinfecting my already disinfected hands to prove that I'm a moral man. I've been clean so long, I wanna get dirty again. Dirty again. Oh, dirty again. I wanna roll around in rubbish and sleep in the swill, talk a bit of filth and exercise free will and dive into the occasional open drain. But instead I'm disinfecting my already disinfected hands to prove that I'm a moral man. I've been clean so long, I just wanna get dirty again. 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 Thank you. Shifting this capo around a little bit. Just want to say a shout out to Nick Thorpe, who would have been with us today on his upright bass and backing vocals, but he's locked down in Lousy Town in Melbourne and couldn't come up, so I think he's watching. So, hey buddy, we miss you. And to other Wolves too, from who played with last year, Greg Neal, Rowan Suter, and Kim Murata, Martin Miles. There's a bunch of Wolves. It's a pack. It's a pack. This is a song I wrote in Lockdown 1 about when it was coming to an end, and there was some sort of grief that it was coming to an end. I'm not sure that I'm going to feel that way this time. I don't think there's going to be much grief, but anyway, for the purposes of posterity, this is called The Last Days of Lockdown. It's the last days of lockdown, and I'm not sure how I feel. I've been complaining for 50 days about missing out on what is real.
But isolation gave me time to have a good little look at myself.
And it's going well, as long as I mix it with the liquor on the top of the shelf.
Gonna miss this isolation, dream sequencing bad. I got me some new ideas, I'm not so sure about the ones that I had. Do I have to go back to extroversion? It's tiresome being a jerk. Do I have to go back to being witty? Do I have to go back to work? I'm gonna miss this isolation, dream sequencing bad. I got me some new ideas, I'm not so sure about the ones that I had. Do I have to make a good impression? Do I have to put on my shoes? Do I have to go back to rushing around like a monkey in a flashy suit? I think I've forgotten how to behave, and I know I've forgotten how to share. When I get back, I'm paranoid, I'm thinking everybody's gonna stare. I'm gonna miss this isolation, dream sequencing bad. I got me some new ideas, I'm not so sure about the ones that I had. It's the last days of lockdown, and I'm not sure how I feel. I've been complaining for 50 days about missing out on what is real. I'm gonna miss this isolation, dream sequencing bad. I got me some new ideas, not so sure about the ones that I had.
Thank you. It's great having these guys playing away in my ear. As always. I just want to check the tuning of this again. Anyone else got anything to say? You want to say something?
A new direction, folks. A new direction. New focus. The world can't go on as it was. It's got to find a new way. We've all got to start again from Mother Nature.
All right, New Directions. Peter and the New Directions. This is a song, another one I dedicate to my wife. It's called Let's Fly. Hang on, gotta remember how it goes.
Today it went up like I knew it would. The sun warms up, but it's taking its sweet time. The darkness made for a long, long night. I had many thoughts that woke me many times. little things to do. Pack the kids off and rearrange my little desk too. And frown at the usual injustices. And take a sip from the cup. And man up, up, up. Man up, up, up. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Walking home, I've sure had enough. $1 a day is a slow way to get some stuff. What makes it sweet is your good grace. What makes me smile is the thought of your face. Thought of your face. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Fly,
Beautiful. Thanks, Jeremy. It's Jeremy on flugelhorn, which is that big thing that he just had then, if you saw. It's quite a different sound to a trumpet, so it adds a whole lot of other things to our repertoire. It's got the same song. Right. Well, the sun's going down here in Australia. If you're tuned in from the Northern Hemisphere, we're in the middle of winter. It was cold today. It's been snowing about the Central Highlands, which it doesn't usually do. So yes, there's a bit of chill in it, dear. There is. You got to tune your guitar when it chills like that. This is a song about the fine line between having good fun and doing too much. It's called "It's a Fine Old Line." It's only got 2 chords if you want to play along at home. It's in B7 and B flat 7.
It's a fine line between a healthy life and a good old time. It's a fine old line between a healthy life and a good old time. I need me sugar, sugar on my lips, but sugar, sugar makes my motor run a little rich. And I need me sober, sober day to day, but I also need me to float away. So it's a fine line between a healthy life and a good old time. It's a fine old line between a healthy life and a good old time. I need me get myself to sleep, but little yellow pill makes sleep come easy and quick. And I need me caffeinated morning brain after I've washed up yesterday's coffee stain. So it's a fine line between a healthy life and a good old time. It's a fine old line between a healthy life and a good old time. It's a fine line between a healthy life and a good old time. It's a fine old line between a healthy life and a good old time. I need me make my life go long, but not so long as to run out of songs. Need me make my life go long, but not so long as to run out of songs. And it's a fine old line. It's a fine old line. Okay, yeah. Voice down a little bit in that. Just got a couple more. So, hope it's been a good length of time for you by the fire at home. I hope you've had fun. And it's been great to be able to bust out some of these new songs and a couple of old ones. This is one I wrote a couple of years ago. They're all from this year or last year, except for maybe this one. This is called, what is this? It's called Time for Love. Yes, the time for love is now. I wrote this after some tragic events in Melbourne, which I won't go into. And there's a lot of call for hate. It was like the time for hate was then. And I thought I've got to make some sense of this myself. So it's called The Time for Love is Now.
and it seems appropriate for the current climate when we're all at least struggling a bit, if not a lot. And so let's keep the love coming. The time for love is now.
Give me another day. Will you give me just one more day? No one said it was easy, but the time for love is now. Be kind, be kind. We're all fighting battles in our mind. Never too old to be young. You condemn me to be wrong. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is always now. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is always now. Had these days, walking in the sunshine and the shade, swimming in the seas and eating the wild berries. My hope is with the birds. They sing without words. You to me, like spring is to the trees. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is now. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is always now. Give me another day. Give me just one more day. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is always now. No one said it would be easy, but the time for love is always now.
And of course, this wouldn't go on without the Man Alexander Council for their support too, with partly funding this and supporting the arts even in lockdown. And very much like to thank for tech support Damon and Lisa on sound and vision from Storyland, which is a great cooperative group of designers and artists here in Castlemaine. So thank you very much, you all, and once again to Jacqueline and Doug and Evan and the team at the Taproom here, where the crafty beer and the crafty people are all always gathered. So You can still get takeaway pizzas and beer from the Taproom too. They're still open, and they deliver in the Castlemaine area for free, and just $5 if you want to be delivered outside the immediate area. So they're keeping us fed, keeping the music going, and keeping the craft beer brewing right in there. So when it's all over, get down and come back here, and in the meantime, keep supporting the people that are supporting us. Thanks so much again. We just got one more song. This is a blues song about lockdown. I decided that we needed a word for when lockdown finished, so I decided it must be unlock, for want of a better word. So this is the lockdown, unlock, lockdown, unlock, lockdown, unlock blues.
I got the lockdown, unlock, lockdown, out of luck, lockdown, second time around. Locking down blue. It's all boredom and distancing and cancellation news, and it saps my mojo, but I'm healthy so I got no excuse. And I already done all the fun COVID stuff, chilled out, painted the house, made my songs up. Now gone and got the lockdown, unlock, lockdown, out of luck, lockdown, second time around. Locking down blue. Of course I'm worried that people are dying, but there are many kinds of dying ways. And more of us dying from not dying than from dying these COVID days. Oh, I must have the lockdown, unlock, lockdown, out of luck, locking down second time around. Locking down blue. We gotta live with it, I know. We gotta live with it, I know. We gotta live with it, I know. And I know I got the lockdown, unlock, lock 'em down, out of love, lock 'em down, second time around. Lock 'em down.
Hey, thanks again. COVID-Dallas. There's got to be a word for that, for strength. COVID-Dallas, whatever it is. Thanks so much again, everyone in the room who's helped out and listening at home. If you want to know about Peter and the Wolves gigs in the future, there's none booked. We're available if you want to book us for when we can get out and about. And I know that Taproom here are in the process of building an outdoor stage so that if necessary over the summer, if we can't congregate, we can be outside. So there's lots of great things happening around the world. And so if you want to know what we're doing, let me know by... we're on Facebook and Peter and the Wolves or Peter Bowden, and we'll put you on the mailing list. But for now, that's us. Cheers. Thank you. Nick Lyon again on Mystic Violin, all the way from Lancashire. And Jeremy Meaden on brand new pudgy trumpet, that's brand new, and flugelhorn, all the way from the Big Tree at Guildford. Thanks again, everyone.